Do yourself a favor. Oh my God. All right, so Nathan's cammed up. Cameras are synced. We're gonna start this Le Mans style. I don't know who's gonna be able to get out first because I need to get in, close it, latch it, seatbelt on, gear and go, but you pretty much need to do the same. But yours arguably will take less time because you could start and go and then seatbelt.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. I gotta turn my all-wheel drive.
This thing's not latching. There we go.
Yes, I know, drive with care. It's not icy, don't worry. 4-wheel drive, shift in progress, 2-wheel drive.
All right, I want 4-wheel drive, sport suspension.
Just slow Charlie up as much as possible.
Go, Nathan, get out of the way.
Go. Haha. Live with this.
Oh, he's kicking up so much mud.
Oh, there's a car. That's gonna slow him down. Oh, I've got this. We've got this.
All right, hopefully when we see him, we are all stopped. I wish they made the suspension button easier to find. You can't see it.
He has no chance. He has to go through so much stuff. So many mud holes, so many undulations.
Oh! That's why I wanted this sport suspension on.
I've just got smooth, flat roads, some corners, a dirt road.
Now I found the best way to get through puddles with the Talon and to stay dry is just to hit them full tilt like a Peterbilt. Woo!
You know, this thing cruises pretty well. Very smooth, even for those big knobby tires.
Now we're really gonna have to hustle. Nathan definitely has the advantage.
Traction control off. Can't break the wall, gotta come to a complete stop. Stop.
Oh man, the thing, it's just so capable. It's just incredible. I just really hope neither of us encounter any deer.
This truck wants it. It wants it.
Oh, mud, mud, mud. I don't like this.
It's easy. You can't beat me. I'm too fast. No, I should probably slow down a bit.
Now, this is a treacherous corner. I'm gonna brake a little early. Hold on, let's go, baby. Let's go full speed. It's a high-speed section.
Let's see. Is he here? Is he here? It says building the suspense. Building the suspense.
Let's go, baby. Max speed, 74 miles per hour. Hitting the speed limiter.
Come on, come on, come on. Don't be here. Don't be here. Don't be here. Oh, come on.
Let's go. Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? I don't see him. I don't see him. Did we do it? No! Oh, man.
Ah! Ow! Ow! Ooh! Ah!
Look on that. I thought we might have had him there at that high-speed section at the end.
Hey, Charlie. You lost.
How long you been here?
Oh, he's not here. He is not here. Oh, that's perfect. Actually, I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna hide. Come on. He'll have no idea. How was that? You beauty. Let's see if we can hear him coming. Oh, here he comes. It's this way, right? It's this hand.
Oh, man, we were ripping it, that's for sure.
Did a good job.
Yeah? That V6 is punchy, isn't it?
Yeah, and I can promise you I only did the speed limits on the way here.
Well, fortunately, we didn't have speed limits, so we didn't have to do that.
That is true.
Whew! Well, that was some high adrenaline. All right, well, we're going to head on back, talk a little bit more about the Talon, and meet you back on the other side. All right, so getting back in the Talon, a little less high octane this time. As you can see, this is a 4-seater model. It's a little narrower one as well. It's the X, the 1000X-4. And it's just such an awesomely capable machine. You saw from that beginning section there. I mean, just what you can do and the speeds with which you can do them. There's really nothing else like that. I mean, there's obviously other side-by-sides from other brands, but there's certainly nothing else aside from other side-by-sides that can do this sort of thing. Especially straight from the factory. With a warranty, no less. So let's go back into 2-wheel drive. Keep it a normal suspension, but pretty much sport transmission is the way to drive these things. Unless you're just putzing through a slow section of trail, you'll find yourself better serviced by sport mode. We'll actually turn it out of sport mode right now so you can hear me maybe a little bit better. Now, I've been driving both this Talon and the 2-seater Talon R, around 1000R, and both Chris up in the Topher and I noticed that this Talon is definitely a bit quieter. You're a little bit further from the engine with those extra 2 rear seats. And the extra weight, narrowness, and length don't take away too much from the fun you can have with this. Out on the dunes, the 2-seater definitely was a bit more nimble, a little bit more raw, especially with it being louder. But these Fox live valve shocks are really nothing to sneeze at. When I first read that they were a $2,000 upgrade over the standard Fox shocks, I thought, oh well, that's probably just kind of, marketing gimmick and hype for getting a little extra money, the top model. But no, the smoothness with which this suspension operates is truly remarkable. I've driven a lot of off-road stuff and a lot of on-road stuff, and the fact that you can go just flying 70 miles per hour over anything, the confidence you can have with these Fox live valve shocks, they're really incredible. I kind of appreciate this narrower model. You can get through things like this and have a little bit of extra clearance. It's not necessarily that you couldn't do most any other trail with the wider version, but just gives you just that little bit of extra knowledge that you can get away with doing it in here. Look at this big drop. It's nothing. It's almost dangerous, the amount of confidence you get with these things. I'm going to switch up into 4-wheel drive now for this monster hill. What do you think, guys? You think the Talon 4's got it in it? Let's find out. Yeah! Woo! It was no problem. I almost feel like we could have done it in 2-wheel drive. In this muddy section, I'm going to go a little bit slower through. I don't think we ended up getting too wet last time, but might as well just minimize a bit. I mean, these bumps are not something you should be sneezing at. It's probably not coming through on camera just because of the excellent stabilization of the GoPro and the excellent stabilization of these shocks. But if I were in a lesser vehicle, I'd be really being shooken up by this. In fact, here's a little footage from going through this exact same trail today with that Colorado ZR2. Again, a capable vehicle, but not even close to this. As you can see, a normal on-road going vehicle just does not have the capability this thing does. I've heard a couple complaints from people that the Honda's too slow. They'd rather have one of the models from Can-Am or from Polaris or one of the other rival side-by-side makers that has more grunt, but even with just, 104 horsepower, I have not felt like I need more with this. In fact, I almost feel like more would get me into too much trouble. I'm foot to the floor right now. It just gets up and gets going. Yeah, it doesn't exactly provide the adrenaline rush that maybe one of those faster models would give, but you can throw a Honda factory approved turbocharger on this from a Honda dealer, and then you are making those big horsepower numbers. Ah! And then you can hang right with the best of them. You go into two-wheel drive mode in this section. A little tail happy. It's just like riding on a cloud. I like this section. The visibility's good. Got some fun banking on these corners. Just no worries. If you've never had the ability or the option to go out and try one of these side-by-sides out, I highly recommend it. And do yourself a favor. Oh my God. Do yourselves a favor and get the Fox live valve shocks. I'm usually one, if you've seen some of my other videos, to say, you don't need this option or you don't need that option. But I'm telling you, your body will thank you and your soul will thank you with the capability that these things have. Woo! And the cool thing about getting the Honda is, yes, it might not provide the highest objective figures on paper, but you know you're getting an incredibly well-calibrated, well-designed, perfectly capable machine that's going to last you for a long, long time, no matter how hard you beat it. Chris and I have been jumping these, sending it on all these trails, having fun at the dunes, and every time it starts right up and just asks for more. Thank you all so much for watching. If you want to see more on these side-by-sides, check out the links below to some of our winding road POV test drive videos, and we'll see you on the next one. I'm Charlie from Daily Motor, and as always, drive on.